ensure that your mobile is set as well. Thank you.
Kita tahu tak ada orang.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrafil anbiya wal mursalin wa ala alihi wasallam. Yang berbahagia, Profesor Emeritus Tan Sri Dr. Zulkifli Abdul Razak, Rector of International Islamic University Malaysia. Yang berbahagia, Profesor Dr. Muhammad Safi Awang, Director of Sultan Ahmad Shah Medical. Honorable Subion Kurt, Founder of Strokelab PV. Honorable Ms. Luana Gemschlag, Chief Therapist of Strokelab PV. Senior Management of IIUM, UMC members, deans, directors, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera and a very good afternoon to all. My name is Norazin from Kuliah of ICT and I'll be your host for today. Welcome to the virtual MoA signing ceremony between International Islamic University Malaysia and Strokelab PV. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, before we begin our ceremony for today, I would like to call upon Dr. Akim Olowolayemo from Kuliah of ICT to recite the dua. Please welcome.
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin wa salatu wa salam ala Rasulil Kareem wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Alhamdulillah, Allahumma lakal hamd kama yanbaghi li jalali wajhika wa azimi sultani. Allahumma innaka afuwwun kareem tuhibbul afwa fa'fu anna. Allahumma inna nas'aluka al-jannata wa ma qarraba ilayha min qawlin wa amal. Wa na'udhu bika min an-nar wa ma qarraba ilayha min qawlin wa amal. Oh Allah, we are grateful to you for the many blessings, uncountable mercy and bounties that you have bestowed on all of us, individually, collectively, as a university, as a community. We are grateful to you for all these blessings, the one that we know, the one that we don't know, the seen and the unseen. We are also very grateful to you for all the protection that you have given to us from all evil, the ones that we can see, the ones that we know and unknown. And we are really grateful to you. We ask you for your continued protection on all of us as a community together, so that we can be prosperous. Oh Allah, the most merciful, the most compassionate, bless all of us today in this gathering. Make it a beginning of so many good things to come between us that we are seated, our university, and our partner that we hope to collaborate with. And make it beneficial for us and all the people in Malaysia, as well as the entire world and all mankind. And bless our efforts with acceptance. Make all our effort only for your sake. Oh Allah, shower your tawfiq on us to continue to do good deeds for your pleasure alone, to receive your pleasure and acceptance in this life and the hereafter. We ask you with your special mercy to safeguard us physically, emotionally, and spiritually, to continue to serve you in good state of mind and health, so that our effort can be acceptable by you. Make us, with your special mercy and grace, among those who fulfill their promises and responsibilities. You are the most merciful and the beneficent. Allahumma jal jamana jama marhuma وتفارقنا من بعده فرقا معصوما ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين والحمد لله رب العالمين. السلام عليكم.
Thank you, Dr. Akif. Ladies and gentlemen, the virtual MoA signing ceremony organized by International Islamic University in Malaysia is to promote industry-academia collaboration. It is a catalyst for the ongoing commitments between these parties and the door opener to many more collaborations in the future. Today's event is a significant milestone and marks the consolidation of a true partnership. Respected guests, ladies and gentlemen, moving on to the next agenda, we will present the IIUM corporate video followed by a video from Strokelab TV. Please enjoy.
The winner of the Sustainability Institution of the Year International Green Gown Awards for a small institution goes to International Islamic University Malaysia.
We're now at the first headquarters of Strokelab in the Netherlands. It's our first center here, and it has a Zen-like quality to it. So when people enter, when patients, or we call them clients, when they enter, they should have a feel of calmness into it and only focus on the things we want them to focus on. So we offer here training, coaching and monitoring. They learn what to do in the center and then they go home and we coach them at home to do the exercises like they're supposed to be doing. So what we typically do, we have an entrance where people feel at home, they can have a coffee, they can relax, and then they go further down into the center where we have the training space, which doesn't contain a lot. We do a lot of functional training using body weight and functional exercises, and everything is quite empty, so there's a lot of space where they can move around, do walking training, use some weights to do training, and then they come back and relax a little bit in the room at the front. We have special designers working for us, and every center is designed in the same way. And that means that there is a calmness about it with a full focus on therapy and on training and on coaching. And the same design we have on our website, we have in our information material, so that our clients and patients always have the same experience when they enter a center or even when they enter our virtual clinic at home. With the design, we aim to have them feel a certain calmness and fully focus on the training program. So when they enter, they don't see a lot of mess. They don't see things lying around. They just come into our center and are there for only one goal, that is to focus on their training, but also at the same time feel at home. So we're very data-driven, our programs are data-driven, but the human aspect is the most important aspect. So the coach is in close contact with the patient, while our data and our design and our programs really focus on impact on patients' health. So what we try to achieve is that a client, for example after stroke, they need to train almost like a professional athlete. So our mission is to give them the training and the coaching they need. So in here, the experience is like a professional athlete would have in a training facility. So they get coached by us and they have the feeling they're an athlete and have to achieve their goals while doing all the exercises. And they love it. So people love to not be treated like a patient, but like an athlete with certain goals, not focusing on what they can't do, but fully focusing on the goals and what they can achieve.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let us warmly invite Yang Berbahagia Professor Emeritus Tan Sri Dr. Zulkifli Abdul Razak, Rector of International Islamic University Malaysia, to deliver his welcome speech. Please welcome.
Thank you. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum. Greeting of peace to everyone, particularly our guests from the Netherlands, Mr. Bjorn Kroek, founder of Strokelab, BV, and also Ms. Luana Grimslack, Chief Therapist of the organization, and my colleagues, Dr. Professor Muhammad Saufi Awam, the Director of SASMEC Sultan Ahmad Shah Medical Center, Professor Faris, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. Let me first of all thank the Strokelab members for agreeing to have this memorandum of understanding, which I thought is something which is very significant, not only to the school year of ICT, but also to the university as a whole. I have been shown how it works by colleagues from the school year, and indeed it is very impressive. It is something that the university is looking forward to in trying to create another research area, which I thought it is rather unique, at least from this university and also this region in Asia. We are indeed very indebted that you are willing to participate with us and also to train some of our colleagues in trying to move this activity forward. I find this technology, the perceptive and pervasive computing for the brain department group as one of the pioneering groups, at least in this part of the world. And hopefully this also will be meaningful to our students in particular in the areas where we are now talking a lot more on brain-centered issues particularly mental health and so on and so forth. I'm not sure how it is relevant in specific terms, but certainly given a little bit of neurological exposure that I had in my early days 40 years ago, I probably can sense that it is something which is going to be very significant as we move ahead, knowing a little bit more about what a Strokelab would do and contribute in the way of understanding what learning is all about, putting correct abilities and understanding also how we can sort of develop a lifestyle that actually is very much pressured, by the circumstances that is around us today. I'm also very happy that our neurologists and medical specialists in the Kuantan Hospital are quite excited about this. So happened that the director of the hospital is a neurologist, so we can get good guarantee on support as far as this state of art of measuring and also understanding what the patient has gone through as far as their life is concerned. So in short, let me welcome both of you and your sort of organization. And I do understand there will be a lot of exchanges between our staff and your staff moving to and forth in trying to understand and also learn the specifics of this particular technology. So I would like to end by congratulating both parties, the Strokelab and also KICT and also SASMEC, which is the teaching hospital of the university, to move this MoA forward, and hopefully in the shortest period of time we could demonstrate how useful this is in time to gain support not only from the university, but more importantly, I think to spread out the support to the Ministry of Health at the same time. This is something that I will look forward to as we move into our 40th anniversary, and hopefully this will be one of the classical examples of how we can push technology forward. So I wish you all the best, and I hope this memorandum of understanding will be the beginning of many, many things to come between these two organizations. So thank you very much. Assalamualaikum and greeting of peace.
Thank you very much, Kimber Volunteer Professor Emeritus Country. Next, let us welcome Mr. Bjorn Kritz, founder of Strokelab UB, to deliver his speech. Please welcome.
Hello, I hope you can hear me well.
Yes, very well.
Yes, thank you. Dear Rector, Director of SASMEC, Senior Management of the University, UMC members, deans, directors, and of course everybody else participating in today's special event. To us, it's an honor to be part of this special event that signifies the start of a one-of-a-kind collaboration, in my opinion. Our mission is to give as many patients as possible the care and also treatments they need. And this project, the NeuroCoach Digital Lab, is a step closer towards that goal that we all have. And together we want to tackle, I think, two large problems in healthcare that we have in Europe and also think in Asia. And these problems put the future of healthcare in danger. And the first is that healthcare is getting so expensive that we cannot afford it anymore. And I think this is not a country-specific problem, but a global phenomenon. And even in wealthy countries like Switzerland, drastic changes in the healthcare system must now be made in order to keep it affordable for the years to come. So one of the most important and impactful solutions is to expand healthcare into the patient's homes with digital technology. Medical professionals keep track of patients while they are at home, so we can increase the intensity of treatment and prevent negative medical events. But it is exactly here that we encounter the second problem. Patients do not know how to adjust their lifestyle and monitor their health at home, typically. So compliance is very low and very hard to improve, as we all know. And medical professionals have very limited time, knowledge, and also resources to guide and monitor patients at their homes. And we want to change this. And therefore, the purpose of the NeuroCoach Digital Lab is to create a state-of-the-art facility at the forefront of this new development called blended care. We measure and treat patients at the lab but also extend our services to the patient's homes. So we blend direct and virtual contact with the patient. And in order to make this successful, we need to consider a few important points that I want to stress here. So first of all, I think the quality of care we provide should be the best possible. We want to set the standard by combining international guidelines with our own research to improve our concepts. And the location of NDL within the university is therefore a conscious strategic decision, because we want to combine clinical practice and research. The second important point is that we want to balance this quality with scalability. We do not believe in solutions that are only applicable in the area around the university campus or around our center in the Netherlands, for example. We want to teach other medical professionals how to apply our treatment plans in their environment and how to extend their practical work into the patient's homes. And again, the location of NDL as such in such a well-established learning environment is therefore no coincidence. And the third and final point we want to excel in is the patient experience. We strongly believe that the experience of every patient and also their family members should be excellent, from the first contact via phone or email until the final assessment or questionnaire they get. And we know from research that this experience can significantly impact healing and quality of life. So we want to put this into practice in every aspect of our service at NDL and teach others also about our experience in doing so. So as you can see and hear, we are very value-driven. And that is exactly the reason why we are so excited to start this journey with you as an institute, but also as individual people. Because it is not often the case that we feel so welcomed in a group of professionals. We believe that the combination of our joint knowledge, experience, and values will provide a solid basis for a successful journey of NDL. And we want to thank you for your trust in us, and we're looking forward to the next visit in person to KL and the university. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Fritz. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, now we have arrived at the pinnacle of our ceremony. With all due respect, we would like to ask our distinguished guests to be ready with a pen and paper, as our signing ceremony will begin shortly. Also, for this signing session, we would like to ask the signees from all parties to temporarily remove the virtual background for a clear picture to be taken. To begin the signing of agreement between International Islamic University Malaysia and Strokelab BV, please welcome the signee representing IIUM, Yang Berbahagia Professor Emeritus Tan Sri Dr. Zulkifli Abdul Razak, Rector of IIUM, and representing Strokelab BV, Mr. Bjorn Kurz, founder of Strokelab BV. Today's agreement is to be witnessed by Professor Dr. Ahmad Faris Ismail, Deputy Rector of IIUM, and Ms. Luana Gemslan, Chief Therapist of Strokelab BV. You may begin signing. We would like to kindly ask both parties to hold up the documents to take a picture for our record.
All right.
We've done it.
And now, we would like to invite again Yang Berbahagia, Professor Emeritus Tan Sri, and Mr. Bjorn Kurz to hold up the signed documents for the session.
Belum lagi.
The original. There's a file. Okay, right.
Alhamdulillah, by the grace and mercy of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, our virtual MoA signing ceremony for today has been successful. Once again, we would like to express our sincere gratitude to all parties involved in today's ceremony, and not to forget those of you who have directly or indirectly made this agreement a reality. We hope that the signing of this MoA will expand and create much more opportunities in various fields for both parties to explore and excel for the positive impact toward the community and sustainable benefit to the country. With goodwill, clear ambitions, and a strong commitment to work together, we look forward into taking the next steps toward our common goals. Before we end, we would like to have a photo session. Kindly switch on your webcam so that we can see you. And we would like to kindly ask all participants to put back the virtual background. We will post this photo on our university's media platform later.
Jadi, oleh sebab
All participants, please go ahead for the presentation.
Mr. Leon, I would want to thank you for giving us this opportunity. I understand one of our staff will be joining you for training in April, am I right?
Yes, that's true. Yeah.
How long is the training? How long will it be there?
Oh, the total project will be, I think, almost 6 months, but in the Netherlands, it will be around 2 months at our facilities.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I will also like to invite you over, now that travel is a little bit relaxed. Feel free if you think you can join us, so that we can see directly how we can impact it on the university environment.
Thank you. We're already planning at the end of July, beginning of August to come over
Okay.
and to enjoy the warm company of the university staff and also the good food of Malaysia, to be honest. It's much better than in Europe.
You're most welcome.
Camera, which camera ni?
Too crowded for personal camera.
That's the camera. Okay. I think that's
Look at the camera.
that one is
I think camera.
okay.
Okay.
Okay. Ask you to start your video.
Yang later tu. Later tu sama. Can we? Tak muat. Tak ada on the screen. On the screen. Oh, okay. Oh, alright. Ni video apa? Oh, okay. Yang nak pakai ini dalam. Oh, okay.
Yang sana important. The real one.
Come see. Okay, three. 1, 2, 3. One more. 3. 1, 2, 3. Thumbs up, please. 3. Yes.
Yeah.
3. 1, 2. Thank you. Okay.
But this one is nice study. Later tu, later tu.
Record kan? Tak record.
It's recorded. Streaming YouTube.
You can capture.
Okay, full screen.
Sekali.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Because this one is to be the one.
Okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. One more. 3. 1, 2, 3. Last freestyle. 3.
Terus lah. Boleh.
With this, ladies and gentlemen, our session has come to an end. To all participants, thank you for gracing this virtual MoA with your friends. We would like to invite our distinguished guests for some refreshments served in the cafeteria. Thank you. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you.
Kita explain yang berapa bermasalah dengan benchmarking yang ada yang ada